The next one is So Can You Spooky Dance?
Yeah, okay, so this animation I made as fast as I could, but it was really silly, it was really funny. I give this one a solid A tier. It's just a silly video with some good animation in it.
So Can You Survive Being Cast Away?
I find it really funny. I used Aaron as clickbait. Sorry, Aaron.
I'm gonna put this in S tier just because I feel like for a while it feels like we kind of lost that Tayn and Blu feel, but to me, especially like later in the channel, this to me felt like the roots of what we were trying to go for with this series, and we executed it pretty well with this video.
Yeah.
Our next video is Can You Survive Danganronpa? You might have a different answer than me, Blue, but I'm gonna put this one in S tier because I love the concept and I'd love to do this again. It was so much fun. I wish we could have finished it. Unfortunately, we couldn't. But Blue, if you ever want to do it on your channel again, just let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my consensus on Danganronpa. It was a bit of a chore to animate, but that being said, the overall video was like a god tier video. It was a really fun S tier video. But we couldn't continue due to some internal things, as well as like the overall workload and stuff. So unfortunately, this version of Danganronpa is no longer. But I'm hoping someday when I myself as an animator are a lot better at animation and have a much larger audience, hoping to do this again with actual like YouTubers. That'd be a lot of fun.
Can You Survive Home Invasion?
Home Invasion, our first huge collaboration. At least in my opinion. I put it in A tier. I don't know. The overall video was really good. It was very memorable because Motion Warrior was in it, and that was really great. Thank you, Motion Warrior. But overall, it was a fun video to make. It was really fun getting to know Motion Warrior.
Our next one is So Can You Survive ReZero? I really enjoyed this video, and people criticize me by saying like, hey, it's not the way the series was supposed to go. Well, here's my counteraction to it. I wanted to write a story where it threw off the audience, and it wouldn't be obvious to the people playing the game. So I changed up the story a little bit, and to be honest, I like it. I enjoyed it, So I think I'm gonna give this one also an A tier, like top of A tier. What do you think, Blue?
I think this one is definitely an A tier. I worked pretty hard on this one too. Rumbling.
So Can You Survive the Rumbling with our amazing friend Macario, which you should definitely check out.
Macario, an absolute legend, an absolute mad lad.
This to me, Hayden, in our So Can You Survive series is the peak of what you've done in it.
You sure about that, mate?
Okay, well, as far as this style of animation, I feel like this is where you peaked, Hayden.
Rumbling was pretty fun to watch, though.
Rumbling was fun. I enjoyed it. Macario had fun, and that's what matters, So, Can You Take the Risk? I feel like
S tier.
This is S tier. It was our very first So Can You Survive video, and not only that, we started off the whole thing with a great friend, and I really appreciate that.
To put into perspective how bad I was when I started, this animation took me like I forgot how long, but it probably took me about a month, 2 months, able to watch the entirety of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood while making it.
Artists out there, it just shows how much you can improve. For example, it took him that long to start, and then look what he just made recently. Like, if Hayden could do that in 2 years, you guys definitely can as well.
Yeah, I'm also totally not a masochist.
So our introduction, I think I would just give this top of B tier,
Top of B tier. It was my first attempt at this animation. It was awful.
It wasn't great. It was okay.
It was awful.
Our next two is our collaborations with Honobread. So, Would You Take the Risk? Part 2. Okay, I just enjoyed these collabs. I know that they weren't exactly the best, but I enjoyed Honobread so much, and I feel like I've put this in either top of A or bottom of S.
I put this in A for 2 reasons. First, the reason why it's high up is because the content overall with you, me, and Honobread, the synergy was totally there. It was a really fun video. We had a lot of good discussion. But this was also the start of when I used a team to help me animate something. Motivation-wise, I did not want to do any more like Dan Plan style videos. It was just getting really hard.
Uh-oh. Burnout. Don't piss.
Don't piss.
It's called Spooky Scenarios. I asked you to draw a thumbnail and you're like, sure, I'll make you something. And you like spent 10 minutes making something. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
I'm putting this one in A. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. This
one's not very popular, and I know that. But this video in particular has pretty good editing, pretty good humor, and I'm actually pretty proud of it looking back at it. A lot of these videos I'm like, oh, I could have done better, or oh, I could have improved this section in these areas. But this one was one of the few that I was like, I look back at it and I'm like, huh, the editing was pretty good, the humor was pretty good. So give that one a watch. I think that one's much more underrated than you think, and of course it is looking at that thumbnail. Super Smash Down Part 1.
You promised a Part 2. And then we never got it.
So we're thinking about doing a part 2 3 years later. So if you guys would be interested in that, please just let us know in the comment section. We're definitely thinking about doing a collaboration on a stream and or just recording it and then editing it again. So if you're interested, we'll definitely do it. And who knows, Maybe I'll destroy Blue. Mwahahaha. Blue, I feel like this goes in A.
I feel like this one goes really high up there, so it's A.
Tayn and Blu Kekaisen Sen.
Alright, let me explain this one. I'll be fast, don't worry. Yeah, this video was my introduction to animation, and I used it almost like a tutorial. Yeah. No, this was a really fun one. I enjoyed this one. It took me like way too long, like 4 months.
Tayn and Blu direct presentation. D tier. Here's the thing. I am super proud of the work we've done in Tayn and Blu direct. I spent so long working on the animation in the edits and stuff like that, and all of our stuff was promoted in the Tayn and Blu direct.
But hey, there's a lot of really cool content in there. He actually made the Danganronpa opening, and I made the Kusai opening, and we posted it in here, and it was actually really cool.
Tayn and Blu's chaotic Discord talent show. I want to do this in one again because it was so much fun.
This was a really fun one. That was a fun video.
I'm gonna put it in S tier. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So, guys, I enjoyed this one so much that I'm thinking about doing another one, so please consider joining my Discord. I'm planning a bunch of stuff there, and who knows? Maybe you'll get a second try at this talent show. But just know, we won't hold back.
Yeah, no, I'm not. If you cry, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep roasting you.
Our very first video is the final Splatfest.
Oh yeah, classic. I would say, in regards to your editing and in regards to my drugs, excuse me, I would give it a, I don't know, because it has first video status for like things that we posted.
Yeah, right?
It's still really nostalgic and it's like the first one, so it deserves an A.
We voiced our 2-minute drawings featuring Ross the Soup Thief, our friend.
Oh yeah.
This one is pretty wholesome and very cute. I think I'd put this one also in A.
I want to do this one again.
We'll do this one again.
We should do this one again in Gartic Phone.
Good idea, let's do it. Among Us.
Among Us!
That moment when you are the imposter. S tier for sus.
Anyways, I give this one a C tier because it's Among Us.
Okay.
It's also not. It's also not Tayn and Blu either.
Anyway, I think that's it. So the way I wrap up this one is, if you guys have any interest in anything we said, any videos that you haven't watched yet that may have gone to S tier, or anything that you think, oh wow, is it really that bad that's in D or C tier, then please consider checking out those videos and then come right back to here. I'd like to thank Blue for coming back to the channel, and just letting you guys know, Blue will 100% be in a lot of videos on this channel. It's not like he's gone.
Yeah, let's go.
He's in as many videos as he was before, so just know Blue's still here.
I'm still alive, guys, don't worry. I'll be making storytime animations over on my channel, Bluebow. So if you guys are interested in seeing storytime animations in the future, feel free to subscribe to my channel as well.
I'm Tayn, and this has been...
And I'm Blue.
And we're Team Rocket, and we're...
I'm Meowth. That's right. I'm Meowth.